Generally a very bad day for him.
DC 15 ride or fall off, which he actually might make because 29.
29. That's the problem. You can roll super well in jousting, and yet if they're used to not falling off.
It's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
And he will then roll his.
Do crits count? Because if you do, then he has to take a wound.
Crits don't
Take
count.
that. And it's not quite a crit. Crit is like double his defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be.
Yeah, it's not a crit.
Oh, that it is. You have 12, so that's 3 degrees of 6. Not to 5. It's 1 to 5. No, it's
Yeah,
not to
it's
5.
2.
Yeah, it's just 2.
Just 2. Yeah. Just 2 again.
Alright. I guess
Okay.
it's the...
Right, so he needs to make a DC 15 animal handling check, which he can probably do.
Yeah, he probably do.
yeah, he can do that easily.
In
Yeah.
that case, he's going to take 24 points of damage. However,
Yeah.
4, that's a lot of damage.
it is 3 degrees of success.
Right there. Yeah.
That's if he doesn't like fall off. Does crits count in jousting? Like
No.
No? Damn.
As far as I can tell, crits do not count.
Because if they did, he's taking a wound straight off the bat.
Yeah. How much damage?
24 points he takes,
24.
which is 8.8 base times 4 or times 3. Sorry.
Alright, well, it'll take an injury.
Take an injury.
A
Damn.
lot of damage.
How much endurance does he have? Damn.
Well,
He's like a pretty bony guy.
reduce 10 from armor first, and then
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Alright. Probably not going to make this because this is
Okay.
a...
How much? Yeah, let's see.
2
what you-
degrees of success on him.
Yeah, I need to make a 12.
Do you need to make a 12 again?
It's probably not going to happen. I do!
You don't fall out, so you only take 2 degrees of success.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage? Yeah, I'll take a injury for that. Actually, 10? Yeah, fuck it. I'll take the hit.
Just don't fall unconscious next time.
Yeah.
Take 2 points of damage. Then.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
At 2.
Yep.
Right then. Third round.
It's a draw at the moment. 18. Bah.
That hits with 1 degree.
1 degree of success. You're just going to clank of armor. Probably. That is
1 degree.
just.
Just 1 degree. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you roll your stay in the saddle check.
Yep, it is DC 9.
DC 9.
You basically can't fail his.
Alright, make
Basically-
it.
Right.
You don't even take any damage.
Next one then.
Ah,
Next move.
Christ. 14. Oh, that's shit.
That doesn't do anything.
You
Yeah.
miss.
Just it hits his shield.
Mhm.
Breaks.
3 degrees.
3 degrees. Yeah. I'm off.
Yeah.
Peace.
So roll your stay in the saddle.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope. That is 4. That is 4 times damage then.
4 times
Sure.
damage.
That is 20 damage.
Yeah, I'll just take a wound.
A wound?
Yep.
Alright, you get a
Do you
wound.
choose to continue?
Nope. We're all good. Well, it's
Well,
best out of
you fall-
3.
If you
so-
fall out of the saddle, yeah, you've
Yeah.
basically lost at this point.
Oh,
He laughs slightly. See,
Why
you're the ground.
0?
I don't know. Value for wounds, 1. Value for token name. I'll just put that as 1 then. There you go.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know why they need to be set to apply to the selected token, or even that you
It
didn't.
doesn't actually, yeah, it doesn't actually say anything on your.
Alright, yeah, no, I'll just change it on the
Just
token then.
do it manually.
Yeah. Sure.
Right, well, he won that one.
Yeah, he did. I thought I'd do better than that. Tawny
He's a
Knight.
trained tourney knight, though.
Yeah, that's a very, very useful thing to have.
If you're out of that whole scenario.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, the next one will be Nadia versus a person called Oliver Stone. I have a picture for him, but
Haven't we heard that name before?
No.
I think he's a
But,
Finnish director, but I think
But that will be on another day, because the first round is on Monday.
Sure.
Hmm.
Next day.
Yes. The next day, the tournament continues. Then Nadia gets to face her foe.
Mm-hmm.
There's no sign of the den appeal still.
They got the message.
Has the merchant returned?
No.
I don't like this.
You will, however, be told by the innkeeper that some people came around and checked his room. Apparently, his body has washed up on the shore
Oh,
Right.
of the Blackwater Bay.
Oh,
Fucking great.
right.
All right.
Seems to have been in there for quite a few days, so vital organs were gone. Like all the many eels in the bay kind of had their way with them. But it suggests that there are arrows, probably some sort of merchants. You know what happens if you go into the bad part of town.
Of course. Of course.
You'll also today get the message, sort of through discreet sources, or Alton saying that he's heard that Adam is apparently dead.
what?
He
Dead.
died during the night.
Doesn't survive
Ow.
his wounds. That's probably.
I'm not sure, but that's just what he's heard.
I chose not to kill him.
You didn't?
Yeah, you didn't kill him, but he would have inflicted some serious ass
I
woundage.
might go and see what I can find out about that.
People are
Yes,
dropping like flies.
Is it normal for people to die during this tournament?
It's rare that people die during like the joust. If there are two rivals, it's sometimes seen because they like try to hurt each other. But like it's not that hard to target like the breastplate or the shield or getting
No,
hurt and
but
such.
I wanted him alive to show good faith.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Kept
not
him
like
alive.
you forced.
And
Well,
you
I-
fight this
I want to look into his death.
Oliver.
Oh, back up to Nadia's 14 defense.
Yeah, and you can certainly begin with your attack. Your charge.
Yep. -1 dice to your normal.
So 3. And that's it.
Dun, 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 dun. 12. Does that hit their defense? It might not.
No, it's not.
You miss and your lance
It's
shatters.
entirely. And this guy gets 19.
No, it's 2 degrees. 2 degrees.
2 degrees. All right.
Nadia,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll me a ride check?
Mm-hmm.
Animal handling with your ride dice.
Yeah.
Your DC is 12. His lance survives, for your knowledge.
Let's see if it's 3 and 2. But
That is a success. You are not unseated. She takes 2 times damage only.
All right. That is then 8 points of damage.
That is negated by armor.
oh, okay.
Only 8.
So right against each other again.
So damage.
You take nothing.
No. You want me to roll again my damage?
No, you just roll your attack.
Yeah, that's what I.
Next round 2.
Yeah.
What I meant.
Well, that misses again.
This is bad.
You succeeded when it was important.
Yeah, but I still want to win this.
Okay, that is a
It's
DC.
like +2 damage because charge or 10, but that still doesn't.
A DC
Maybe
12,
it's
right?
the same as before.
Well, she has to make a ride check again because she might fall
Try
out.
to stay in the saddle. He doesn't have to because he didn't get hit. Really. I guess the shield got hit.
He still got hit, but it wasn't enough to force him out.
Yeah.
Success. You
Stay there.
take 10 damage. Nothing happens.
Armor's too hard for that.
Mm.
Let's try again.
Round 3. These knights circle in the arena.
No!
Almost a fumble. Do not critically fail on us.
You get hit again, so
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have 16 defense.
Make a DC 12 check.
Yeah.
All right. Rolling well in those.
Yeah.
Right against each other again. It's like one of those where two decently skilled people just
We had a
stay in
lot
the
of
saddle
shattered
all the
bodies,
time.
I'll give you, by the way.
They're really getting hit.
I
much.
think I've.
He's very friendly. No, you're here.
Oh, but I didn't hear any of what you said in my headset.
Oh, well. Go again.
Okay.
Charge!
Still the same.
Apparently it's my internet playing up.
3. Damn it!
Hello?
Guess it's all others are staying in the saddle.
Hello. Can you kick me from the server? I disconnected.
Was it a 17 to hit, Manaki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, that's only 1 degree of success. So yeah, nothing.
You roll your animal handling?
You did.
I did 15.
Right, yeah, that does
Easily
it.
success.
Then they go again.
This is getting.
He'll begin to be a little bit annoyed at this, and probably go with being aggressive. I think
What does being aggressive do?
it applies 1 or 2 to your fighting test and subtracts the same from your passive animal handling.
Okay, so lowers defense, raises attack. Do you want to try that time?
Boom, 21.
Do you want to try and aggressively knock him off his horse? So you're not hitting too well, so it'll give you a +2. Good.
I can use a destiny point, you know. To have
Spend
the
it this time,
dice.
probably.
Yeah, not burn it. Spend it.
You don't have any bonus dice in this though, so you could get 1 bonus die, I suppose.
I would like a bonus dice. So 3 and 1.
So you get free 1. Do you want to go aggressive with it?
I don't want to lose. You know, staying on
You're
the
not able to,
horse.
you're not been hitting too much. It's like
No,
You haven't hit at all, really.
but I want to stay on my
okay.
horse.
You can try. Yeah. Your judgment.
I don't want to fall off it.
You're the one potentially getting injured, so it's your choice.
It's true.
Well, I'm potentially
Roll
going
when
to
ready.
get injured no matter what.
We're back.
Right?
Roll. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
So go.
potentially getting injured no matter what.
Roll your thing. that sort of just hits.
Just hit.
Still
You said it's just a hit,
smashing
okay.
you. Yeah. So 1
Okay.
degree. And he will do 21 against her.
Okay, so in that case, against Tine, that is 2 degrees of success. So it's a DC 9 from him, a DC 12 from Tine for animal handling. Also another broken lance, by the way, from Tine.
He makes it.
He succeeds. He's not unhorsed. He takes what would that come out as? 3 plus 3 plus 2. The 8 points of damage he takes.
That's fine.
And
Take it.
Tine is only just not unhorsed.
Okay, let's do.
Wasn't
Really isn't going in.
DC 15 she was going to take?
No, DC 12 she was going for.
Alright, well, he's going to keep being aggressive because.
One of you is going to succeed eventually. 15, that is 1 degree of success. Do you want to go aggressive? +2 to hit.
Yeah, let's go aggressive. So it's.
Which is going to hit, but probably won't matter. But
So it's 5. Just some dude called Oliver. So dice
Alright,
number.
on the stone.
So it's dice number is 5 now, right?
no, you got +2 to the modifier, not to the number of dice.
Oh, okay. 3, 2. And let's use a destiny. Not use, you know.
Yeah,
Spend.
I'm
use it. Exactly.
not gonna burn it.
Yeah, using and burning. How many do you have in total?
I have 2 now. I just used 1.
You had 4 to begin with.
No, I had 3 to begin
And then
with.
you burned 1, so now you have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've used 1, so you have 1 left.
It's your last
Yeah.
one.
This is my last one.
The story, at least.
Add another bonus die. Sure.
Really?
That hits, yeah. So let's roll the.
Well, succeeds on his. Tine, you'll need to actually, because
I was aggressive, yeah.
you'll need,
So
to go,
what?
you'll need to go and make an animal handling check, please. Going for a DC of 9.
This is getting annoying.
Right.
Well, that's how you fight Tawny.
Get off your damn horse.
No.
The king actually declares that this is a best of one. Whoever falls off first is lost. He's lost his patience.
Whoever falls off first.
So you get to take a...
Yep, you make an animal handling. That is, you were going aggressive there, which would make your defense 12, which would be still 2 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making DC 12 here.
Yeah.
That you do. Fight.
Does me go on a while?
3 and 2 modify because I'm still aggressive.
Mm-hmm. So still, that's technically a hit. Both of them. So you need to make a DC 9 time because technically it's a hit because aggressive.
You've rolled very well in your riding.
Riding, yes. Turning, not so much. Success.
Sure. Your average is 9, so...
Oh dear.
Mrs.
That
Gray.
is a hit on Tine again, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see it.
DC 9. Success.
Well, there you go. Let's have another one.
Like the king is gonna flip his table soon.
Well, good
Wait,
news,
that
there's
is
2
a-
degrees of success now.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Right, there's a DC 12 then.
Yep, DC 12 from Tine.
Alright, is there anything else you
So
can do
many
about this
lances. God
to
damn
make
it.
this worse?
Just a pile of lances. Oh.
Alright.
And Arwin's the one that's had to get
He
Nadia's.
does it because it's a 9. Sure. Smash 20.
What is going on?
Oh,
If
2
that had
degree.
been a ride, you would have lost now. So
Tine
now,
DC 12 ride.
statistically, that should not happen. All right, sure. You know,
Oh,
you know
boy.
what? Best of 10. You seem to be pretty evenly matched.
Seems like it, yeah.
What do you say?
Best of 10.
D10, highest wins.
I always lose on those.
The point is, this is going on. This is going to go on infinitely. It seems.
But Manaki is gonna roll a 10.
You
Okay.
roll first.
Uh-huh.
No!
Oh.
So Nadia gets unhorsed by this other one.
Eventually, you're desaddled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eventually, just from fatigue.
I should have had Dark roll for me. I always roll bad.
Thrown in the dust. He's a really good sport about it, though. He's tired.
What, did he not expect Iden to last that long?
Am I out of the tourney then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn it!
You did well. You did.
Well, I
The
was
next person you would have
good
faced
enough.
would have been Nathan.
Ooh.
Nathan Logus.
Yeah,
Oh.
the big fat brute dude.
I wanted to face him. I would have been
I know.
destroyed.
Digging around a bit,
Shift
I
go,
would
man.
find out that the death of Adam is currently being sort of studied by their maester, as it seems to be some weird circumstances. He didn't seem like himself, weaker and bad health before it happened.
Uh-oh.
Poison.
Pale.
Can Anomander talk to the maester?
He's not welcome.
He's not welcome.
No.
There was no poison on my lance.
Can he try to look around and see what kind of symptoms or anything? Like, can he get something on what's like?
You could try to convince the maester to let him to basically get information
Yeah.
if he is willing to do something like
Did
that.
you get rid of that?
I
poison
want to talk to the maester. Yes.
All right, I'll let you do an intrigue then.
Did you get rid of the dagger? Or
Yes.
the poison?
Yes.
Good.
Let's go.
No evidence.
It's gotten rid of. I am fairly certain no one saw me, but you never know. I took some precautions, such as going out to buy a saddle, which all of the party saw, and I think all of the bar even saw. And even saw him come back with a saddle. So, that's a kind of
The story matched.
story matched. Yep.
So,
Engage
meet with
intrigue.
Maester Ferris. Recently,
Maester
he is not very welcoming to you.
No, I can understand that.
So his beginning disposition is directly being quite hostile.
So let's have a look. Stages of intrigue. Type of intrigue. It's just a simple intrigue, I
Is
suppose.
he unfriendly or malicious?
He's unfriendly.
It's unfriendly. Okay.
And you
Where are-
have
Where are we?
you meet like outside their tent. He's very much in his home, and he is backed up by people.
Yeah, I'm not trying to threaten the guy.
No, threatening him will be very much harder.
Yeah.
He also is in a bit of a hurry, so he's more likely to actually sort of stop the intrigue and just leave, since he wouldn't really suffer anything from it.
Objective.
Objective, get information. Specifically, what kind of symptoms did he have when he died? Anomander will basically what he wants to know is what he died of, or what he thinks he died of, or get a description basically. He will begin by saying that he, as he is sure that Mr. Ferris knew of the altercation at the welcoming feast. And Anomander will say that he is sorry for this altercation, and that he had hoped and tried to approach Lord Dennett before to have a conversation about these things, because he's pretty sure that both of their houses were being played against each other, as it would be foolish for the Dennets and the Trevelyans to actually fight. As such, he's very much interested into going to the bottom of this whole incident, as. Again, he will say that he thinks that they're actually both being played.
What is your disposition? How do you speak to him?
My disposition is, I can be cautious now. I'm indifferent to him.
All right.
Does he have a particular objective, or is it just go away?
You don't know.
We'll find out.
Well, that's my opening gambit, saying we're both being played, and we need to get to the bottom of this.
So what sort of way are you? What are you trying to do? What's your technique?
Trying to convince him, maybe?
It sounds like a convince, or I mean, to some degree, something to improve his disposition. Something kind of like.
Yeah.
Charm or convince, then.
Yeah, you're trying to cultivate a friendship, improving his disposition.
I'm trying to basically
more amenable to your position.
Yeah, I am trying
Just a charm.
Yeah, I'm trying to make him basically see my end of the.
Are you trying to convince him to just give you the information, or are you trying to make him?
I'm trying to make him less hostile.
Hostile. Yeah, right. That's charm then.
Okay, that's charm.
Right. Then
Charm away.
I shall.
Sure.
Use your gift of the gab.
Persuasion, I believe, charm uses.
Yes, it's persuasion, charm, or deception act, depending on how good at it.
I don't think you're lying though.
No.
We used to be friends.
Yeah, but so it'd be persuasion, charm.
We should be friends. Yes. 16.
All right, that hits intrigue defense for 1 degree.
1 degree.
2
That
degrees,
is
actually.
2 degrees. The damage is equal to then your persuasion rank times 2.
That's 8.
Minus his armor rating, and continue.
What is it for being
What's he being?
unfriendly?
Unfriendly. 1 second. Unfriendly would be 6.
Yes. So the total was how much?
The total would be it was 8.
What's your damage, basically?
8 damage
8 damage.
8 damage, and he went by 6. So he takes 2.
on his composure.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Sure. And he will then, being the wonderful guy that he is, He'll try to convince you to let it go. Leave. Get out of here. Which uses that means
No.
does not do anything. Right. He'll simply say, "Just you're making it worse for yourself. You should just leave now, and no matter what, I'm sure this will be figured out in time. Still much research to do to find out what happened. Can't divulge too much information right now. I'm sure you understand."
How would I ever
I'll
make
leave.
it worse for myself? This is being, as I said, we're being played. This is worse for both of us. If we do not corroborate on this and find what is actually going on here, it would be, it would simply be ludicrous. How is it worse for us? He was poisoned, right? None of us have been ever close to him. We can't poison over telepathy. Surely. And then he will, try to. Did it seem to improve his mood a little bit when he when the first? He'll try to convince him now.
Yeah.
He'll try to convince. Be like, surely you must.
You're still just trying to influence?
I'm trying to convince him now to give me something here.
So influence, basically winning your way, is what you're still trying to do.
I'm trying to convince him to give up what he knows. Tell me your secrets.
All right, that is one.
The damage is will rank.
What's your will?
My will is 5.
That's still not enough to get through his.
He just doesn't like you enough to try believing it.
Yeah. He'll keep at his tactic, trying to get it. Oh, that's not enough at all. That might actually be a failure, a critical failure.
Not a critical, luckily.
I don't think we have that
Criticals,
here.
the game is very generous with criticals because criticals all ones on dice.
All right. Well, he'll just keep saying, "Well, I'm sure we can talk about this later. No, should probably just leave. Go back to your lords."
Oh, the lords are in the melee, and I'm looking into this for them. Surely you understand also my predicament that I'm trying to sort this all out. I mean, if someone is trying to manipulate us to throw us at each other, surely it would be in all of our interests to figure out exactly what. We'll try to get at him again.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, that's a critical.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there are no criticals for intrigue, but
Yeah.
Should be.
Bam!
Yeah, he is stunned by the.
But that is 3 degrees.
3 degrees.
15 damage then.
15.
Does he want a frustration?
He'll shake his head slightly and says, "Fine. Fine, if you really care this much. Right now it seems that he was poisoned.
What
Don't know.
symptoms?
Just pale, losing his appetite, very weak, his muscles almost just locking up." He'll basically begin to describe, and you can roll in knowledge to see if you actually can think of the symptoms.
Probably not, but I can certainly try. No.
He describes a lot of symptoms. You're not really sure exactly what he's saying. You haven't really noticed things.
I will commit it to memory at least so I know what he said. Maybe I don't understand it, but I will certainly remember it.
Sure.
With my eidetic memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good at remembering things.
I am. Right, he will, Anomander will nod and say that has anyone else in the entourage have similar symptoms?
No.
Only him then.
Yes.
So it
Seems
was
very weird that he made such an accusation at the very next day he fell during such a challenge.
he nods and says, well, as it was clearly, as you also saw, we didn't need to. There was no need. There was no motive.
Perhaps the Lord would have been better shaped if he had not been sick and dying at the time. Might not have fallen off his horse entirely.
Anomander shrugs and says, "Not to insult your lord, but as far as I understand it, he was not known for his prowess in tournaments always, compared to my lord Aiden, who rode in the tournament. He says, it regrets me to say, but simply there was no reason for House Trevelyan to do anything like this to your lord. Surely you can see the reason in that."
As the guards have cleared your suspicion of the other things, there's much to think about. But right now, we really don't have time to make such demands. We have lost our young heir. Our lord needs to be told that he now has no heirs since the disappearance of his daughter and now the murder of his death of his son.
Anomander frowns. His daughter is gone?
The method nods. Yes, we've been looking for her quite a bit. She was to marry the family here was. I mean, he seems knowledgeable one for information. He'll give you the information you ask for.
Yeah.
Maybe sort of immediately. So, he was supposed to marry a merchant. She did not like him over and ran off. We don't know where she is, but the thought would be that she would flee to some place like this.
What's her name?
Her name is. I believe it is Iris.
Iris?
Yes.
Iris Dennett.
Yep, Iris Dennett.
And she was to marry a merchant.
Yes. Reuben Piper. He's with us. The entourage. You
Reuben Piper.
The very overweight, sort of a big bearded, slightly balding man.
Oh.
Shame to say that the Lord had some. He sort of just quiets down. Says it's important. It was important to the Lord that Reuben be happy, and he would be happy with this.
I think I understand perfectly.
Now, I must go back and continue with the others. There is much grief, and I seem to be the only one who is skilled in these kinds of things. Somewhat, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So then, sort of nod and take his name.
Mm-hmm.
He seems rather indifferent at the end.
Sure.
Instead of being unfriendly.
Well, that's fine. We have a working relationship here. Before he goes, does he know if Iris had anyone she fancied instead of this merchant Piper?
He had no idea. He never really spoke to her much. He didn't think so. She was very beautiful, but the thought of a marriage bed with this Piper apparently made her flee.
Yeah, well.
Some years ago, too.
Some years ago, yeah, she could be anywhere at this point, I suppose. Well, yeah, Anomander will thank him, and he will return to watch the tournament, I suppose.
Sure. And the tournament goes on for another day, and this is when the archery begins.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, archery.